Hi again, we've got a simple project to do today, and I'm going to be using Artist 2021 instead of Howler. We don't really need the animation tools here, so we'll just go ahead and use this. I'm going to zoom in, and we'll see there's a little bit of a camera artifact here. Along the edge is kind of a black outline. Um, it's kind of not something we want in the image, so I'm going to store a copy of this to start with, and probably go to the swap image and put it there. Um, so we have a copy in the swap and in the main. So what I'll probably do to get rid of this is a convolution. And there's a nice little convolution here called uh, MaxMin. Had this been a smaller, lower resolution image, that would have been perfect. What it does is it maximizes the image by 1 pixel and then minimizes it again. So you get basically the same image back, but it's removed some of the darker artifacts in the image. But since this is more than 1 pixel, we're going to do the adjustable maximize and then adjustable minimize, and that will give us the same result. I'm going to do this until that disappears. That's basically 2. Hit OK. I might do a little bit of median adjust to it as well. Let's see. Under convolution, adjust median. Let's see if we can't completely eliminate that. I'd say that's good. Now I'm going to go to since that maximize makes us brighter. I'm going to go back to adjustable minimize and do the exact same number, which was 2, and that should give us value-wise. That should give us just about the exact same thing of what we had before, but we've eliminated that dark edge. Now this has dramatically affected the quality of our image. It's created some little blobs and things in certain areas. We don't want that, of course. What we want is just this edge. So we're going to go back to the original. You remember we put that in the swap image. We can go back and forth between those, and we just want to manually paint out that bit there. And what we can do is use the rub-through mode, and you might remember that we have all these modes here. When we start Howler, we have an airbrush tool selected, um, and it might be tempting to just go ahead and select an airbrush tool to do that with. But bear in mind, this might give us the anti-alias pen instead of the custom brush, and that has some limitations on what you can do by way of modes. So what we're going to do is just create our own airbrush, which will give us a custom brush, and that's on this settings drop down and under the customs tab. So we've created an airbrush just like that. Now we'll have access to all these modes here, rub through, and what that does is rubs through to the swap image. I don't need it to be that big. Just need to go and paint out along that line, and you can see that is taking place nicely there. And there you have it. All right, so that is all we had to do. Um, that is just using a minimize and maximize filter, or maximize and minimize filter in this case, to remove a dark artifact. Now, had that been a light artifact, you just revert it, and you use minimize first and then maximize to adjust the colors back. So that was really basically it. Another thing you can try is use the median filter. What that does is finds all the pixels in a neighborhood and sorts them and finds the middle one. And that might also take care of that artifact as well. And we have a nice implementation of that right there, right next to minimum and maximum. Thanks for watching, and talk to you later.